Hi YouTube, it's Jo. Sit down, get comfortable, grab a brew. Today I thought I'd do a video about some fun facts and a little bit more about me, sharing some more information and allowing you to get to know me a little bit better. So where do I start? So I'm Jo, Joanna Hodgin, as you'll know from my YouTube channel name. I am 39 and I don't have any children. I have fur babies. My fur babies are Candy, who's a black and white long-haired cat, and then we've got Chloe and Oscar, who are brother and sister, also cats, and they're all black. Yeah, I'd have loads more cats if I was allowed. I would be that mad cat woman. But yeah, you kind of got to listen to your husband now and again. And on this one, I kind of have to. So yeah, fur babies. I'm a nail technician, a mobile nail technician. So I visit other people's homes and do their nails and toes and manicures and pedicures and that kind of thing in their home. I'm quite lucky in that a lot of my clients, I've been doing the nails for years, so for that time that you're with them, you kind of end up feeling a bit like part of the family. You know, you see the kids grow up, and you know, I've gone through potty training with some, and you know, sort of teenage slamming of doors and all those kind of things. Yeah, and it's a job I thoroughly enjoy, and I'm very lucky for that. So yeah, interesting jobs that I've had previously. I used to be a barmaid. That was one of my first jobs. Yeah, and it kind of gave me a bit of confidence talking to people, older people than myself, and you know, as many people would have been growing up. As I was overweight, I was bullied in school, so it kind of took away some of my confidence. So when I worked in the pub, having people that were from all walks of life to talk to, and for them to listen to me and sort of think that my opinions or you know, my input was valid, was you know, a real confidence boost. I've also worked as a telephone debt collector. That wasn't one I enjoyed. It didn't really sort of sit with me well. You know, sort of, especially when you're asked to call people on Christmas Eve. You know, if you're struggling financially, you know, why you're just not going to have money on Christmas Eve. So why they wanted you to call on that day, I have no idea. But yes, so obviously I didn't stay there very long because it wasn't for me. So yeah, so my dream job as I was growing up was actually as a, I think they call them window dressers. You know, in the big department stores, having those beautiful displays, you know, sort of, it really, you know, sort of sparked my interest of sort of creativity and sort of all that kind of thing, you know, being able to run around the department store, picking all different things to include in the display. Yeah, you know, it's something that, you know, I suppose if ever the opportunity turned itself up, I would probably consider it. But yeah, I'm lucky that my job allows me to express my creative side in the career that I am in now. So yes, so my hobbies include paper cutting. Some of you might have heard of that. A lot of you probably wouldn't have. There's a famous paper cutter called Rob Bryan that you might have heard of, and there's one that kind of got me into paper cutting, which is Paper Panda. So basically I kind of design mainly on my computer, and then I sort of print out and then use a scalpel to cut that design out of paper. So you're left with something that's quite intricate and quite delicate. Yeah, and it's all from one piece of paper and my time and a scalpel, really. So yeah, so perhaps one day I'll show you some of the things that I've made with that, if any of you are interested in that. I also like to go to the pub quiz. I'm not great at general knowledge. My brain does funny things. It tells me it says, oh yes, this is definitely the answer. So I'll confidently say to the rest of the team, oh yes, I think it's definitely this. And I'll be able to convince them that, oh yes, that seems like quite a logical answer, to the question that's at hand. And I will be completely wrong. So my main input for the pub quiz in our team is basically designated driver. I pick up, I taxi, I get people there. So that's my contribution, but I do enjoy the social side of it too. Yeah, so my favourite food is steak. I love steak. Medium rare. Yeah, I love a good steak. If you cook it over medium rare for me, that's it. That poor cow's already died once. You don't want to be killing it twice by overcooking it. So a nice medium rare steak, lovely. And favourite drinks, I would say definitely a cup of tea. There's nothing quite more comforting as curling up on your sofa at home after a long hard day with a hot cup of tea. It used to have sugar in. Now I have sweeteners in my tea. But yeah, sort of it's that little bit of sweet, a little bit of warm, and sort of like the comfort at home. It's a lovely thing. Alcoholic drink, I don't often drink. I've never really been a big drinker anyway, so it's not something that I've deliberately cut down on. It's just something that, sort of, I just am not a big drinker. So, every now and again, if I do fancy something, then my treat would be a amaretto and ice. Yeah, probably a little bit high on the sugar. It is a treat, and I might have one. So I'm pretty much a lightweight. So a cheap date for my husband. But yeah, you've got to treat yourself now and again, don't you? And obviously it's lovely to join in the celebrations if everybody else is having a little something. So as I said, I'm married. I met my husband online. It was a dating site actually, called Love at Lycos. It doesn't exist anymore. It's that long ago. I think Yahoo bought Love at Lycos. But yeah, so we chatted online and then we met up and had a drink and as they say, the rest is history. It was a bit of a whirlwind. Some might say young and foolish, but yeah, we were engaged within 6 months of that first date. I just couldn't imagine my life without Dan by my side, without Dan with me, at every step of the way. And luckily, sort of he has been my support and my cheerleader throughout, this journey and throughout the changes of lifestyle and my physical changes. So I'm very lucky to have him. We were married in 2003. I'm terrible with dates, so I have actually had to write these down. Dan is far better at remembering dates and years and all of those things. Me, I'm terrible. So it's all written down, so I'm cheating at the moment. So we've been together for 17 years and married for 15 of those years. And as I say, he deserves a medal because I can be a pain at times. I can be a bit high maintenance, and but I think, you know, inside every woman there's a bit of that anyway. So yeah, so oh, turning a page and looking at a camera is not an easy thing. So hats off to all you YouTube pros, because I'm not doing a very good job of it at the moment. So yeah, fun facts is the next one. Fun facts. This might make you laugh. Fun fact number 1 is that The Chase, the UK TV programme, paid for my boobs. I had a breast augmentation, and yeah, my husband. It wasn't me that won there. As I explained earlier, I'm not the one with the general knowledge. You know, sort of. It's him. He's been on a few quiz shows, and this one has been his most successful. And he was very lucky enough to be part of a winning team. And with his winnings, he decided that it would help. Well, it certainly helped my my body image, and it helped my, you know, me psychologically. Really, I was getting quite down before I had my breast augmentation. But yeah, so the Chase paid for my boobs. Another one is that I'm a big kid. I don't have children, but I am a big kid at heart, and I love Disney and Minnie and Mickey. I'm not a Disney princess girl. For me, it's all about the mouse. But yeah, you know, sort of. I'm girly, and I love my sparkles and Disney movies and Wishing Upon a Star and all of those things. So yeah. So that kind of leads me on to my favourite holiday destination, which is Florida. Love Florida. It kind of ties in a lot of my passions, really. Obviously Disney, and visiting the theme parks, and all of that entails, but also steak. Florida and America do steak exceptionally well, and also I love spending time by the beach. So, you know, so we've been to a couple of beaches whilst holidaying in Florida, and they are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and one of my most treasured memories and experiences was in Florida, was when we were lucky enough to be able to have an experience of swimming with wild sea manatees. I don't know if you've ever heard of sea manatee, but yeah, they're big herbivore, kind of a, I suppose, a cross between they kind of almost like a seal, I suppose, or a walrus without their teeth. But yeah, they are kind of like sea potatoes. They bumble along the bottom of the lakes, the rivers there. Yeah, they're beautifully placid, you know, sort of laid back creatures. Yeah, we went out to Crystal Rivers and was able to snorkel with them, and one of them felt comfortable enough to swim alongside me, and I was able to touch one of them. And yeah, it was such a memorable and, you know, sort of magical experience that I'll always be thankful that I was able to experience. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, a bit about, you know, my loves and interests and quirks and that kind of thing. If there's anything that you'd like to ask me, then feel free to write in the comment section below. I'll happily answer anything. And if you want to hit the like and the subscribe bell, The subscribe will let you know whenever I upload any new content, new videos and that kind of thing. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. And thank you very much for sitting down and spending this time with me. Take care. Have a lovely day.